Hi everybody, I am doing a quick video right now because I wanted to show you how to do something kind of cool. I wanted to try and make a Bahn Mi burger, which is like a Vietnamese street food. Normally Bahn Mi chicken. It's a chicken dish with a bunch of pickled vegetables, fresh cilantro, mint, bunch of herbs. I'm going to make a low point burger version, but I thought we'd do something fun and make a steamed burger patty, well, steamed burger bun. So you can use 2-ingredient dough and steam it and just skip this whole step, but I'm going to do something fun, and we are going to make yeast steamed bun. So because this stuff's starting to pop up in the stores again, I'm using active dry yeast. You could use instant dry yeast. I don't really use that, so you can find instructions elsewhere. So I have 1 teaspoon of the active dry yeast, a 1/4 teaspoon of regular white sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar is 0 points. To that, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of water that is hot water between 100 and 110 degrees. No hotter or it will kill the yeast. I use a little digital kitchen thermometer that you normally use to check the temperature of your turkey and stuff on Thanksgiving. And I just run that underneath the tap on the sink until it gets to the right temperature. And when it's about 104, 105, I'll use the water. This is just for 1 single bun. So we're going to set the counter for 15 minutes and walk away. Alright, I changed my mind because it was frothing up really good. I'm only let it rise for 10 minutes. Here I have a 1/4 cup plus 1 teaspoon, which is still 3 points, of all-purpose flour, just a little bit of salt for seasoning. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have a little bit of extra warm water on the side for just in case we need it. We're going to pour the yeasty water inside of the flour, and we are going to be adding extra water to this because we want to make, of course, a dough. We don't want it too thick, we don't want it too thin. We pretty much are eyeballing it to try to make it to the consistency and texture of soft Play-Doh. And we'll have to add more water as needed. And just gently fold it in. Now, I would normally use a, bread mixer, but this is such a small little batch that would be a little bit of overkill. Still a little too thick. Now you don't want it too thin, otherwise when you put it down in the steamer basket to steam the bun, it will just spread out instead of coming up a bit. This is actually pretty good. It doesn't look like much right now, but the objective is to get it together without needing extra extra flour, which is extra points. So it's a little sticky. Little bit of cooking spray, and boom, we have our little dough ball. So I'm just going to add a little bit of cooking spray to it just to keep it moist. And now we're going to fold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This also helps give it a nice smooth consistency versus looking like a big dirt clod. And this is the same as when you see the people like kneading dough onto, a floured surface. We're just doing it the quick way here for this tiny little ball. Perfect. And now we have our little yeast dough ball that is 3 points. Next part. This is a steamer insert basket that you would just put in, over a pot of water, or depending on what type you have, inside or on top of a pot of steaming water. We have on the bottom just a tiny little piece of foil. I'm going to spray with cooking spray. this one more time. And we're just going to let that sit for, we'll see, I'm going to guess 10 minutes. But let's walk away and we will start getting some water up to a boil in a pot that this is going to steam the bun in. Alright, it has been 15 minutes we've been letting this rise. In case you wonder why it sounds like there's a jazzercise video in the background, Jesse's Zoom PE class just started. And apparently he likes it. So this has been rising for 15 minutes. What else we have done is we have brought a pot of water to a rolling boil that the insert is going to sit over. So we have this at a hard boil. Going to bring our bun up to be steamed. Crank the heat up to medium high. Remember to clean the kitchen next time. They're always great for videos. And put the lid on. We're going to let this steam for, which timer? We're going to go for 15 minutes. And boom. And we'll check back in. Alright, it has been 15 minutes. Bun is done steaming. And nice, fluffy. We'll bring it over. Sit on the cutting board. And we're just going to take a knife and slice it. You could do this with 2-ingredient dough also. You don't need to use yeast. You could just make a 1/4 cup ball of 2-ingredient dough, steam it the same exact way. It doesn't get as huge, but it's still delicious. It does dense up a little bit after it cools. Now it's nice, airy, and fluffy. On the inside, it's freaking delicious. Soft, moist, and yummy. So we have our steamed 3-point burger bun. We're going to set that to the side and we're going to build our banh mi burger. Alright everybody, we are going to make a full-fledged, crazy as all HE double hockey sticks Vietnamese banh mi burger for 3 total points on blue and purple on Weight Watchers, and it will blow your mind with how easy it is, and you'll be wondering why you aren't shown how to make this food all the time. So, first thing we're going to do is take our little kitty plastic plate, because we have kids. Set the bun over there. We are going to mix up a really quick and simple, like yogurt Asian chili sauce. Gonna take roughly, being conscious of the people on green, 2.5 cups, like 2.5 tablespoons of plain fat-free Greek yogurt. Any more than that is 1 point for people on green. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of light mayonnaise, a dash of, there we go, 1/4 teaspoon of sesame or toasted sesame oil, and we're going to use Asian chili sauce. This is Hoi Fong, the same people who make sriracha. Going to make a little teeny bit mixed up in there of like a creamy chili sauce. There we go. Almost forgot, a little dash of salt. And that's going to be our spread on the top and bottom bun. So we're going to get that ready. Put that, a nice smear of it, on the bottom bun. Nice spread on the top bun. And believe it or not, this is actually going to be my breakfast today. Isn't Weight Watchers such a horrible diet? So, onto this bottom bun, I am going to put a bunch of fresh cilantro. And then I also have a little bit of mint from the garden. I'm going to tear that up. Put the mint in there with the cilantro. And whew, that smells nice. And we are going to get our turkey patty, put it down. So we have, wow, that's very fragrant mint. You won't need to brush your teeth after this. We have the steamed bun, we have the chili yogurt sauce, cilantro, mint, the turkey patty, and on top of that, I chopped up some red onion and got some shredded carrots and just set it overnight in some vinegar and easy pickled red onions and veggies. Much milder flavor than raw and really good. So we're going to arrange some pickled red onions because I love them. Some pickled shredded carrot, if we want that to look good in a picture. The onion can't be hanging over the side there. I have a little bit of my 0 Point teriyaki sauce. This is about to get messy on the counter because I didn't think about it beforehand. And if you wanted, you could put sliced jalapenos also. So press that baby down. And this is my 3-point breakfast, a Vietnamese banh mi turkey burger with pickled carrots, red onions, cilantro, mint, an Asian creamy chili sauce, and a steamed bun. This is just ground turkey. Oh, what a nice strip. Maple by 777 would be quite happy with that. And I mixed a little bit of cocoa powder into the meat, my whole baking soda trick, and then you let it sit overnight and the meat darkens. Ta-da! So, I mean, it doesn't look huge, but in comparison, right there is my macho fist. This isn't a slider, this is actually, you can't tell, but it's a regular sized burger. So, 3 points, Vietnamese banh mi burger, steamed bun, pretty simple.